Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, I've got a fantastic story to share with you all. It's about a princess named Noori and her incredible journey to save her kingdom from darkness. Throughout this story, we'll encounter some interesting words and phrases that might be new to you. But don't worry, I'll explain them along the way to help you understand and learn new vocabulary. It's like having a magical learning journey. All right. Now that we're all set to learn and have fun, let's jump into Princess Noori's enchanting tale. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Evergreen, there lived a kind-hearted princess named Noori. Princess Noori was loved by everyone in the kingdom for her compassion and generosity. But one day, a wicked sorcerer named Maliki cast a spell on the kingdom, plunging it into darkness. The people of Evergreen were filled with fear and despair, and no one knew how to break the curse. Princess Noori, with her brave heart, decided to seek out the wise old wizard who lived in the enchanted forest. Along the way, they encountered many challenges, from treacherous beasts to enchanted traps. But Noori's courage never wavered, and Luna's wisdom guided them through every obstacle. Finally, they reached the wizard's hidden cottage deep within the forest. The wizard, impressed by Noori's bravery, revealed the secret to breaking Maliki's curse. It could only be undone by an act of true selflessness and sacrifice. Without hesitation, Princess Noori offered to give up her most precious possession, her magical tiara. And just like that, the curse was lifted, and the kingdom was saved. And so, our brave Princess Noori taught us that true courage and kindness can overcome even the darkest of spells. Remember, my magical friends, always be kind and courageous, just like Princess Noori. We're going to explore some challenging words from a beautiful fairy tale, the tale of Princess Noori, and break them down to help you expand your English vocabulary. Let's dive in. Compassion. This means showing kindness and empathy towards others. Princess Noori was loved for her compassion, which means she cared deeply for the well-being of those around her. Generosity. This refers to the quality of being generous or giving freely to others without expecting anything in return. Princess Noori was known for her generosity because she was always willing to help those in need. Sorcerer. A sorcerer is a person who practices magic, often with dark or sinister intentions. In our story, Maliki is a wicked sorcerer who casts a spell on the kingdom. Treacherous. This word describes something that is dangerous or filled with hazards. In Princess Noori's journey, she encounters treacherous beasts and enchanted traps in the forest. Benevolent. This word describes someone who is kind, generous, and well-meaning. Princess Noori is described as benevolent because she rules her kingdom with kindness and compassion. Blinding. When something is blinding, it's extremely bright or dazzling. In the story, when Noori places her tiara on the wizard's altar, a blinding light fills the cottage. Despair. Despair is a feeling of hopelessness or utter sadness. When Maliki casts his spell on the kingdom, the people are filled with despair because they feel hopeless and lost. Rejoiced. Rejoice means to feel or show great joy or happiness. When the curse is lifted from the kingdom, the people of Evergreen rejoice because they are filled with happiness and relief. Bathed. To be bathed in something means to be completely surrounded or enveloped by it. When the curse is lifted, the kingdom is bathed in light, meaning it's flooded with brightness. Benevolent. This word describes someone who is kind, generous, and well-meaning. Princess Noori is described as benevolent because she rules her kingdom with kindness and compassion. And that, my friends, is the magical story of Princess Noori and her journey to save her kingdom. Remember, even in the darkest times, kindness and bravery can light the way. I hope you enjoyed our story today and learned some new English words along the way. Thanks for joining me on this enchanted journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the magic with your friends. Bye for now.
Welcome to our English lesson today. We're going to practice listening and speaking while learning some new words and phrases. Our story today is about a typical day in my life. Our story today is about a woman named Sarah. Let's explore a day in her life. Hey there, I'm Sarah, and I'm thrilled to take you through a day in my life. I start my day with meditation to center myself and prepare for the day ahead. After meditating, I brush my teeth and get ready for the day. I enjoy a nutritious breakfast with my family. a special moment to connect before the day begins. I commute to work either by car or public transportation, using the time to prepare mentally for the day ahead. At work, I tackle my tasks with focus and dedication, striving to make a difference in my team. During my lunch break, I recharge with a delicious meal, ready to tackle the rest of the day with renewed energy. In the afternoon, I'm in full swing, working on exciting projects and brainstorming ideas with my colleagues. After work, I unwind with activities that bring me joy, whether it's painting or simply enjoying the outdoors. Evenings are my time to relax and unwind, indulging in a good book or catching up on my favorite shows. Sarah's life is a balance of work and relaxation, filled with moments of joy and purpose. We hope you enjoyed following along on her journey.
Vocabulary. Here are some challenging words from the story, along with their definitions and examples from the story. Nutritious. Providing nourishment, especially in the form of vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients. Example: I enjoy a nutritious breakfast with my family. Conquer. To overcome a problem or difficulty. Example: I freshen up and get ready to conquer the day. Renewed, restored or made like new again. Example: I recharge with a delicious meal, ready to tackle the rest of the day with renewed energy. Brainstorm. To generate a lot of ideas for solving a problem, usually in a group setting. Example: in the afternoon, I'm in full swing, brainstorming ideas with my colleagues. Indulge. To allow oneself to enjoy the pleasure of something. Example: after work, I indulge in activities that bring me joy. Unwind. To relax and stop feeling nervous or tense. Example: evenings are my time to relax and unwind. Savor. To enjoy or appreciate something pleasant completely, especially by dwelling on it. Example: on weekends I savor the freedom to enjoy leisurely activities. Peek. A quick or furtive look. Example: I hope you enjoyed this peek into my life.
Hey there, I'm Sarah, and I'm thrilled to take you through a day in my life. I start my day with meditation to center myself and prepare for the day ahead. After meditating, I brush my teeth and get ready for the day. I enjoy a nutritious breakfast with my family, a special moment to connect before the day begins. I commute to work either by car or public transportation, using the time to prepare mentally for the day ahead. At work, I tackle my tasks with focus and dedication, striving to make a difference in my team. During my lunch break, I recharge with a delicious meal, ready to tackle the rest of the day with renewed energy. In the afternoon, I'm in full swing, working on exciting projects and brainstorming ideas with my colleagues. After work, I unwind with activities that bring me joy, whether it's painting or simply enjoying the outdoors. Evenings are my time to relax and unwind, indulging in a good book or catching up on my favorite shows. Sarah's life is a balance of work and relaxation, filled with moments of joy and purpose. We hope you enjoyed following along on her journey. Practice telling stories about your day to improve your English. Keep practicing, and you'll get better. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more lessons.
Hey everyone! In today's video, Sarah will tell the story of her job routine. You'll learn some useful vocabulary and expressions that are commonly used in everyday conversations. This will also be a great opportunity for you to practice and improve your English listening and speaking skills. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more English learning stories. Let's dive in.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah, and I'm excited to share my day with you. It all starts in the morning when my alarm clock goes off, signalling the start of another busy day. After getting dressed and having a quick breakfast, I head to the bus stop. I take the same bus every day to get to work, and I always enjoy the peaceful ride, watching the city wake up around me. When I arrive at work, I greet my co-workers with a warm smile. I work as a nurse at a local hospital, and I love my job. I find joy in helping others and making a difference in their lives. Throughout the day, I work tirelessly, attending to the needs of my patients with care and compassion. I comfort those who are scared or in pain, and I listen attentively to their concerns. During my lunch break, I sit outside in the hospital garden, enjoying a moment of peace and quiet. I reflect on my day so far and feel grateful for the opportunity to make a difference in people's lives. After lunch, I return to work, feeling refreshed and ready to continue my day. I work late into the evening, making sure all my patients are comfortable and well cared for. As the end of my shift approaches, I receive a call from my neighbour, Mrs. Jenkins. She's an elderly widow who lives alone, and she's been feeling unwell lately. When I arrive at Mrs. Jenkins's house, I find her lying in bed, looking pale and weak. I stay with Mrs. Jenkins until the ambulance arrives. I hold her hand and reassure her, promising to check in on her again soon. When I arrived home, I was greeted by my dog, Max, who wagged his tail excitedly. I smiled and ruffled his fur, feeling grateful for his companionship. As I prepared for bed, I reflected on my day. I thought about the people I had helped and the kindness I had shown. Tomorrow would bring new challenges, but I knew I was ready to face them with courage and compassion.
Let's learn some new words and expressions from our story.
Tirelessly, meaning in a way that shows great effort and determination without seeming to get tired. Example: Sarah worked tirelessly, attending to the needs of her patients with care and compassion. Compassion, meaning sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. Example: Sarah showed compassion to her patients, comforting those who were scared or in pain. Frail, meaning weak and delicate. Example: Mrs. Jenkins sounded especially frail on the phone, and Sarah knew she needed help. Reassure, meaning say or do something to remove the doubts and fears of someone. Example: Sarah reassured Mrs. Jenkins, promising to check in on her again soon. Fulfillment, meaning the achievement of something desired, promised, or predicted. Example: As she walked home, Sarah felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing she had made a difference. Companionship, meaning a feeling of fellowship or friendship. Example: Sarah felt grateful for Max's companionship, enjoying his presence. Reflect, meaning think deeply or carefully about. Example: As she prepared for bed, Sarah reflected on her day, thinking about the people she had helped. Courage, meaning the ability to do something that frightens one. Example: Sarah knew she was ready to face new challenges with courage and compassion. Fragile, meaning easily broken or damaged. Example: Mrs. Jenkins looked fragile, lying in bed and looking pale and weak.
And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more stories like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.